Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of AVANT3. I am your host, Renovate, and today, guys, we are recording on the FTOG.net server with a bunch of cool guys. So make sure you look in the description below. All their videos are down there. But today, guys, we're going to solve something that I just been wanting to get rid of, and that's clutter. We're going to get rid of all these chests and all this stuff, and we're going to put it in a nice, handy, dandy little box. So let's get started, and I'll tell you which mod that's going to be through. It's actually going to be through RFTOOLs. We're going to make an RFTOOLs storage box. Now, last episode we did our little generator over there from Advanced Generators. If you didn't get to see that video, make sure you go watch it. It's really cool, actually. Not my video, but the mod. My videos are cool too, but I'm just saying. So this is what I'm doing is I'm taking all the wood out of here, and I am putting it in here. And this is 64 stacks, is that right? 32 stacks? 32 stacks is the limit, so we're getting pretty close. But I'm going to take that over there and help us continue to make some more syngas for our generator. I haven't updated that yet because the time between that episode and what I'm doing right now is like 10 minutes, believe it or not. So what are we going to do? We're going to make an RFTOOLs storage unit. Now, I was looking at easy storage. This is the other option. If you haven't ever played with easy storage, it's kind of the same thing as a dulled down version of like an ME system, or the Ender.io crafter, or not crafter, the Ender.io, what is that thing called? Information pane, I think. I don't even know if they still have it. Let's check. Ender.io, and it looked like maybe they took it out of the mod. I don't know. I don't see it. Is this it? Inventory panel. That is it. So this is the inventory panel. Why does it require so much? Allows you to access an inventory panel from anywhere. Okay, well that's why. But that's a way of doing it. And if you use these, you can actually hook it up to conduits, and you can put all your conduits onto pipes. Well, that's kind of expensive. Easy storage was the other option that I was looking into. Easy storage. Basically, you have these crates, and these condensed storage boxes actually allow you to store a certain amount of items, but there's tiers, and you can stack these, so you can just have like a whole wall of these, and these act kind of like an ME system. The storage drives, and there's different tiers. There's the wood, iron, gold, diamond, and the hyperbox, and then there's different additions you can put on it, like an import port, ejection, a crafting panel, a search box, sorting tools, all kinds of cool stuff, right? You can lock it and all that good stuff. That's great, but some of this stuff isn't really that cheap, in my opinion. I mean, it's a lot of materials. I think, in my opinion, for beginning, the RFTOOLs remote storage, or just the modular storage right here, that looks a whole lot more cheap. Okay, so I think that's the route we're going to go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to throw all this crap up there, because if you just watched the other episode, you'll know why I have all that stuff on me. So we're going to get this out, because I know we're going to need iron. I know we're going to need that. I know we're going to need this. I don't think we're going to need that. We're probably going to need I don't think we need any of that stuff. So let's look. We're going to need to make a bunch of these. So we need some gold and some lapis. Here's our lapis, and I do have gold, but I think I have gold maybe in here. Yeah, there's some gold, and there's some gold, and that'll work. Okay, I tell you what, let me wait till it stops raining, because every time I get ready to record, now that it never rains on the server ever, but as soon as I get ready to record, it rains. I think Thor's doing it. I think Thor's trolling me. Alright guys, so I just been doing some stuff. It's been raining on the server for a while, and then we had our natural server restart at 3 o'clock. But I went ahead, even though we're going to be doing some RFTOOL stuff, I went ahead and made this little platform right here. And we'll have like a little door here, and this is going to be our area where we're going to move our tree farm over here. And I've been trying to get this to turn to grass, and I remember that you can naturally step dirt up, and eventually the grass will come up here. But there's also a way of making a grass block, and it's by using the nature essence right here. You put nature essence with earth essence, and you get a grass block. The way to get nature essence is just making that and planting it. And so that's what we did. And so I'm going to go ahead and make this thing real quick. So we're going to do that and then surround this. And that's going to give us 8 grass blocks. That way I don't have to wait too much longer for this to all spread. I'll just do it like this. Because I want this to be nice and green around the edge before I destroy it all again. Like we did over there. I just want it to be nice. Okay, I don't know if the... Oh, that does work. Cool. So that works on here too. Alright, so I'll do this later. This isn't important for you guys to see. Alright, so that's going to be ready. We'll move our tree farm over here. We'll get that all set up. Okay, so what do we need for the RF tools? I was looking in... I needed a couple materials. And we needed to make... first of all, we need to make... where are they at right there? No, it's remote. Modular storage. So we needed to go get a bunch of nether quartz. I got the nether quartz. We got stuff to make this. We got stuff to make this. But I wanted to make sure that they all had the tier 3 storage modules. Now, what these do, this allows the storage drives, these modular storage, it dictates how much you can put in each box. So each box can hold these cards, but only one. So this card would allow the storage block to hold 100 stacks. This one's 200 stacks, and this is 300 stacks. So we definitely want these. I have enough to make one, but I wanted to make 6. And so, or yeah, 6? Yeah, we want to make 6. Actually, let's only make 4. But that's going to require us to have 8 blocks of gold, and I only have 4 blocks of gold. So we'll have to see what we can do here. I do have gold ore, but I ran out of place. I have all this liquid glass in here, and I don't really feel like sitting here pouring it out. Like if I do, oh, I just poured this is gold. Dag on it. Let's just put an ingot in there so that we can make that. Let's put 2 ingots in there actually, because it was 7. I remember seeing that. Okay, so that's going to make some more gold. So yeah, that's going to be that. So we might as well go ahead and start making the machines. And I'm thinking about just keeping the machines. I'm thinking about just putting them along this wall right here. And then we'll go ahead and we'll make one of these things called a scanner. I think that's what it's called. Storage terminal. That's not really what I'm looking for. Elevator, is that it? Storage scanner, that's it. We're going to make a storage scanner, and that's basically going to allow us to see what's in all of the chests. And it's not so much important that we can't walk up to them, but it's going to allow us to actually create some of these things that they added that are right here, like storage filter modules. We can actually put those in there, and we can dictate what goes into each box. So that's what we want to do. So let's go ahead and get some of these boxes made. Now these storage modules do not take any power at all. So we're going to need to make, let's go ahead and make 4 for right now, and then we can add them. We can add more later. We don't need to make them all in this episode. So we're going to need some lapis and some gold and some iron. So let's go get some iron. Actually, let's sleep. I don't know if anybody else is on in the server or not. I've been pretty alone today, all by myself. Mistaken's on. That's cool. Alright, let's go over here and let's find the rest of our iron. So wherever did we put it? I don't see any. Uh-oh. Did you guys hear that? He's got to be right beside me. There he is up there. Don't look at him. Oh. Oh. He's teasing us, man. Better stay away. Alright, so let's go in here. I have 20 pieces. Modular storage. This is going to require, we got enough to make a couple. So let's get, we got our nuggets. So we need to make, let's go ahead and make 4 of these. Let's get our crafting table out. Modular storage, these, make 4. That's all we have enough for. Modular storage, we need to make some of these. Do I have any wood with me? I do not have any wood with me. And it does not matter now what wood we use, although we do have a lot of extra wood. Oh, that stuttering that you get when you run. I have head bobbing off, but it still does it. It's annoying. Okay, let's do this. And we'll just make it while we're over here. So we need some chests. Let's just go ahead and make 8 chests, because I'm always needing some. So let's do that, and then we should have enough to make 4. All right, there we go. So let's take these 4, and let's take them over here and put them inside our house. And then we'll go ahead and make the cards for them. And let's see, where do we want to put them, in the floor, or do we actually want to see them? Let's actually just put them, let's put the first ones like right here. And I didn't really want it to look up. Can they look outwards? Yeah, like that. That's good. I like that. And then put one there. And then where's the other one? There it is right there. All right, bam. Okay. So this is what the GUI looks like. Now, nothing's in here. They don't need powered. You can create recipes and stuff. You can shift click in. This is where you can put the filter modules, and basically on this filter, if you click on it, you can tell it to be like a certain ore or whatever. So we're going to make one like all our stone, one's going to be our ores, and maybe we'll do all mods. But it's just to get it out of our way. And you know what? I really don't need this right now since we're recording. I'm not going to be going upstairs anytime soon. Okay, so now we need to make a bunch of these. Okay, so in order to make a bunch of those, we're going to need to make 4 cards. We're going to need to make 4 of these. So we need to make 4 more chests. So let's make 4 more chests. Like that. Oh yeah, I already had 4 chests. Look at that. All right, so we already had 4 chests. We only have 4 pieces of iron left. That's comical. We're missing some ingots. All right, so let's go ahead and make 4 of these. So there, we got 4 of those. And that was fun. All right, so let's do this. Okay, smelted up this, and we got some iron, or gold and iron. So got that all done. Let's go ahead and make these things, and let's have some fun. Let's go back to RFTOOLs. So we need to make, we have all 4 of these. Unfortunately, they don't stack, so we'll have to put these all over here. And for part 2, we're going to need 4 more chests. So let's go ahead and make our chests again, like so. And we have our glowstone and that. And then how much gold do we need? We need, we're going to need 8 pieces of gold. So let's do that. And we should have enough to make 1, 2. Oh, they don't stack, so you gotta do them individual. Like that. All right, so there's those. Let's put these back down here. Now we need to make tier 3s, and that's gonna be block of quartz, a block of redstone. So we need 4 blocks of redstone. There's 3. Let me see how much nether quartz we have. We might be out of nether quartz. I didn't think, well, we should be out of nether quartz. Yeah, we got plenty of nether quartz. Let's do that, and then where did I put, there's some redstone right there. All right, so let's do, let's make some blocks. We only need, like that, there we go, 2 blocks of quartz. Okay, I thought it was 9. It's like, oh crap, we're not gonna have enough. Okay, let's do that, and 2 blocks of that and that. So we need some more. We need some more freaking chests. Let's do that. Oh, we have 4 right there. Man, just pay attention, guys. You'll see how bad I am at this. All right, so let's do that. Oh, I did that recipe, not repeat. So let's try that recipe again. What am I missing? Oh. There's 4. Okay, there we go. Let's do that. And then 1. And then put that one in there. And that's 2. And then we are going to need some more nether quartz. We're going to need 1 more piece of nether quartz. If I'm out 1 piece of nether quartz, I'm going to... Oh, there we go. Whew. Can you imagine that? If I only needed 1 piece of nether quartz and then that's all it took to end this episode. All right, let's do this. And then that. And then there. All right, so we got all 3 of them. All right, let's go in here. And what you do now is you take these and you stick them in right there, okay? So this one is stored to this machine. This one is going to be stored to that machine. This one's going to be stored to that machine. And this one to that machine. Okay, they don't need any power. and then all I gotta do is I can put stuff in there. Now you can put it in here. There's a little GUI right here. You can change the way that it's shown. I like it like that. You can do it by A to Z, by count, and then you can put these storage things in here. Okay, so let's go ahead and take that back out. The next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to make this thing called a storage scanner, and it looks like we need to make one of those. Do we have enough to make that? Looks like we might. This is going to require power though. Oh geez, the whole power thing is kind of screwy right now because I want to get the power set up, but I think let's see if we got enough to make these modules. This is going to take a bunch more iron. Are you kidding me? Alright, so this storage filter paper, we have all this in it. There's that bouncing again, and it's raining again. So let's see if we can sleep and get rid of the rain. There's the paper. Found it. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do this. We'll just make one for right now. So do we have the stuff to make that? We need to make another chest. Let's make another chest. And then we should be good. Alright, let's make one. So let's do this, and then I have iron, it's right there. Alright, so let's do that, and that, and then that, and then this. There we go, cool. So what do we do with this? You take this bad boy, and you click on it, and it comes with a GUI right here, okay? So what we want to do is we want to name, we don't really want to name, but we want to make sure that these all have different stuff in them. And the way to do that, to separate it when we do the scanner, we're going to be able to also make something that will input, like the remote storage. We can input stuff into this. So right now I just want to make this chest for, I put it in there. I want to make that chest for a certain item, right? So let's just click this. We can say blacklist or whitelist. We want a whitelist, okay? We can do, suppose you get a mob farm and you get a bunch of armor and stuff. You can do ignore damage or not. Don't match mod, or only mod must match. Now if we did this, I could set it up to only input stuff like mechanism. So this would all be mechanism stuff, or it could just be whatever. But we're just going to do this, whitelist. And we are going to put stuff in there like this, right? And like this. And let's go into here and let's say like these and this. I don't have any emeralds, so let's do this and this. I do have glowstone though, I think. Let's go out here and check. I think I have glowstone. And it's probably in this chest right here. No, it's probably in this chest. Yep, but we have glowstone in there. We could probably do nether quartz too. Nether quartz would be a nice, another item that we could probably put in there. This is just going to be like, and these, this would be great. Yep, and slime balls. Just odds and ends, stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm doing. So let's do slime ball. Oh, we already did that. That slime ball, and then this and this. So that looks good. So it's only going to put stuff in there that has that, right? So let's go up there and put this in here. Like this. Bam. Okay, it's in there. So if I try to drop this in there, it won't do it, see? It won't let me put it in there. If I try to drop this in there, though, it will. So that's why we did that. So I could shift click on my inventory, and it's only going to take the stuff that I whitelisted in that card. And it's going to hold 300 stacks. Okay, so it's got lots of room in there. And we're going to do that for each one of them. And now the reason we did that is if I take, let's say we make this thing right, the storage scanner right here, right? Do we have enough to make that? I think I put ender pearl in there. No, I did not. Let's go get some ender pearls. I think this will be the last thing we'll make. And then we'll call this episode done. And then I'll put all the stuff in there because you don't need to watch me do that. One of the cool things about recording for you guys is when we record and we stop for segments, we sometimes tell you that we're going to do something and we'll be right back. And sometimes when we come right back, it's like a day later. And that's what this is. This is, I got caught up in playing, and I got caught up in trying to solve an issue that I was having. And I've done a lot since that last little segment. we still have all these things. I went ahead and put all the stuff in it where I want it to be. We've already cleaned up outside and everything. This first chest is just going to be like all our building materials and stuff that we need to make machines. This is just junk. This one's going to be our ores and like gems and stuff, and this one's just going to be all our blocks. And I went ahead and made some of these little powered lights and put them on the posts. They don't really put out that much light. If I break this one and this one and press F7, you can see I still have some red there. So we'll have to come up with a way of making a little bit better light source for in here because it's just a little dark. I wish I could get it a lot brighter for you guys, and I'm trying to play with my settings and make it a little bit better. So I don't know what happened here. I don't know if something blew up overnight, but that's weird. Okay, so let me show you real quick. I went ahead and finished this room. We put the beams in the ceilings, brought these down. I matched this so it matches like what's out there and what's up there. And we went ahead and brought all this stuff over here. This is all done. It's all working. It works excellent. Went ahead and made another turbine. So we're now producing 200 RF a tick, and made another fuel tank just to save, or not save, but just to make sure we have enough fuel. I went ahead and made an enrichment chamber and an enrichment chamber. No, that's not what those are. There's a glitch in mechanism, which it makes everything an enrichment chamber, but it's not. This is the energized smelter, and that's the enrichment chamber for real. So the enrichment chamber, you put an ore in here, and it basically turns it into dust, and then the dust goes into here, and the energized smelter cooks it, and then we get a bunch of cool stuff. So Link the Killer brought me over some gold, so we're going to split that. And then these machines are extremely loud, and it takes the server, or it takes just a couple minutes for everything, all the noise to kick on. But the cool thing about Mechanism now is they have an upgrade for mufflers, like a sound muffler. So enough about that. Let's finish up this episode, and I want to show you what I'm having an issue with. RFTOOL has a machine called, let's find it, a storage terminal right here, and it also has a machine called a scanner. Let's see if we can find it right here. Screen controller. No, that's not it. So I'm looking for, there it is, the storage scanner. Now the storage scanner is a machine that if I put it like right here and hook it up with power, it can scan a certain radius around it, and it can see everything. So if I had this wall full of just regular vanilla chests, and I put a storage scanner here, it would look inside of all those storage chests, and you would be able to get access to them. The only problem, though, is you can't determine which chest items go into on a vanilla chest. On these, you can. And if you remember, we did the storage filter, and these storage filters allow you to click what you want to put in it, right? But the only problem with that is even if I put I actually did this in single player, and this is what I'm having problems with. I set this to this, okay, and then I dropped the stuff into the storage scanner, and it put it in this one down here. Even though this one has got the whitelist for the particular items that we put in this filter. So I don't know if you have to put a filter in every one of the boxes for it to understand, don't go into this one, don't go into this one, and that one, and all the other ones we're going to have, please go into this one. So that makes it kind of complicated. So another way that we could do this, and this is kind of going to be a preference, and it's something that I don't typically do, since we don't have an ME system, and we're not going to have applied energistics probably for a while. I'm not sure. I don't think that in this series, at least for right now, we're going to worry about quantities as much as we're going to worry about the quality of materials that we have. So I'm not going to go full bore and try to get, a million pieces of cobble and a million ores and all that stuff. We're just going to get what we need. If we need something, we can go get it. And Mechanism is going to allow us to do that here in a couple episodes from now when we make a digital miner. So with that being said, I think we can simplify this. We can still use a storage scanner, but I think we can simplify this a lot better. And I think we're going to do that by using screens. And screens are really cool, in my opinion, And we're going to do, I think we're going to go ahead and make screens. And I think the best way to do this, let's see how we want to do this. I tell you what I'm going to do. I might rearrange this. I might put a black background. Well, these screens come with a black background, but if I use the wrench on it, it'll turn it clear. And I think the clear would be kind of cool, but it'd also be cool if it wasn't sitting here. Maybe it was sitting like right here on something cool. So when we come in, all our storage is behind us, and in front of us is our working panels, and we can just come in here and grab stuff. So that might be something that we could do. I'm not sure. But let me go ahead and let's go ahead and make. I'm going to make this just so you guys can see it, and it's kind of cool. Even though I don't know if we're going to really use it. So let's get the stuff to make this. So we're going to need lapis and some gold nuggets and some iron definitely. And we're also going to need an ender pearl, and I think the other ender pearls are in here. We might have to go get some more ender pearls here pretty soon. And storage scanner, and we need some redstone torches. Do we still have some redstone? We have 3 of them. We need to make 1 more. Sticks are in here. So it's so nice to have stuff organized. I mean, it was driving me insane going out there and getting all those chests and all that good stuff. All right, let's do this. Storage scanner. Okay, so let's, I think we got everything to make this. Let's craft this bad boy. So let's do this and that. Make 1 of those. Actually, I'm going to make 2 of these because I'm going to make something else. Storage scanner. And then we just need 2 pieces of gold. There we go. 2 pieces of gold. All right, now we're good. So that's like that. All right, so there's that. And I believe in here we have some more power conduits, which we do. I really don't have an easy way of getting downstairs. This is the easiest way right now. This is what I got all set up down here. I might go through this later. I'll do that in a different episode. But we're gonna do. Oh wow, I forgot that's my old mining thing right there. So let's see where we're at. I think right here. Is that it? Right. And then we want to put it right there. So right there. Let's put it right here. Okay. So this is going to be our storage scanner. Oh, I forgot. It puts it the direction you are. So let's do this. Jump. Yep. Are we not? Oh, we need to go right here. There we go. There we go. Let's put the storage scanner right there. Let's go back down underground. There we go. And then let's hook it up with some power. Let's bring a cable down, and then let's hook up. Let's go straight across. Nothing like being in the cellar of our building. And then bring this down, and then across. And bam, we're hooked up. Okay, cool. Let's go back outside. And we'll go and I'll show you how this works. This is kind of cool. It's not, I don't know. I guess I'm just doing this so you guys can see it. We might still use it. Okay, so what this thing does right here, it says all routable inventories, okay? So right here is a scan button. And what this does is it's going to scan a radius, okay? So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? So we're going to say 7. So let's bring it down here to 7 and scan. And it's going to find everything that's within 7 blocks of it. Now, see, it's picking up these machines in the back because they're right behind it. So it's scanning a big circle, okay? What you can also do is go on here and see where it says not routable. These can all be routable now. And when I click on them, all these modular storage, we only have, what's this storage? Oh, we don't need to do that one. These are the 4 storage. Now I can get access to this stuff. It's right there. It says shift double click or click. And then I can also turn these off. Let's say I only want to get access to this one. See, we only have like 1 piece. What is this? Crushed black quartz. So we shift double click on it. We can take it out. I can put it right back in. And if I click on that one, it puts it right back in. Okay, so it's routable by this matter, and I can get access to it. But if they're all selected like that, all right, and we put this card in here, let's find out which one it goes to first. So we're going to do, let's say this machine frame. Let's find out which one it goes into first. Okay, so we're going to take this machine frame. This is the first one it's looking at, which is the one right beside me. Let's see if it puts it in there. So let's go to the first one. It didn't put it in there. Did it put it in the second one? It put it in the second one. All right. So that did work as far as the filter, and that's interesting. All right, that's really cool. So that did work. And in single player, for some reason, I couldn't get that to work. Now let's see if we take this card out. All right. And let's reprogram it. Okay, let's take this card. Let's take all this stuff out of it. This is a whitelist. Let's say that we want an OR. All right, let's just do ORs. And let's say this one is our OR one, which it is. So that one's in there. This just does ORs. If I click on here, and these are all selected, if I put this osmium OR in there, it should go to this one. Okay, so let's check. Put that in there. Did it go to the first one? It did. So see, it's not finding that this is the whitelisted one for ORs only. So I think what you need to do is create filters where it for each individual ones, or it just can't understand what the filter's for. That's the only thing I can think of. And maybe I'm doing it wrong. You guys might know. I don't know. But that's a cool thing that you can do with these. And like I said, you could put you could put just a vanilla chest in here too. If I take just the chest out and put a chest right here and then click scan, now it's going to find that chest. See? And I can actually put stuff in this chest like this, and I can actually get access to it right here. And I can pull stuff out of it. I can pull stuff out of a vanilla chest, which is kind of cool. So even if you didn't want to use RFTOOLs, if you just wanted to use the storage scanner just for access, you could use it with all the vanilla stuff, which is kind of cool in my opinion. Let's break that. Man, that took a long time to break. So that's my RFTOOL storage for today. I'm not going to go into it any further, but we're gonna make it a little bit cooler. Like I said, I'm going to set up something where we're going to have some cool high-tech looking panels and stuff. And I'm probably going to fill this wall full of these things. The other thing you can do with these, let's see, do we have enough? We have enough levels. Let me show you one more thing before we cancel out of here. I don't remember how you make an anvil. Let's just grab all our iron. I want to show you something really cool. Let's go to anvil, and it's, oh man, that's a lot. That's a lot of iron just to show you guys this. Okay, so what I was going to show you, because I'm not going to waste my iron on that because we don't have very much. You can take these cards out right here and put them on an anvil and name it. So let's say we took it out and we named this one supplies. And if I put that back in here, this card here, after we named it supplies, this modular storage would show up as supplies on here. Okay, so you can name all of these, and it would make it a little bit easier for sorting purposes. Not that you could get the stuff into the chest that you want to until we figure that out, but you can name these things, which I think is kind of cool too. So, all right, guys, this has been episode number 4. Hopefully you guys are having fun watching it and enjoying the stuff I'm showing you. Make sure you click the like button and the subscribe button. Make sure you leave me some comments or suggestions. And if you can explain the little filter issue with that thing, I might check out the ModPacks, the writer's YouTube channel, and see if he's got anything that explains that. But I didn't find anything before this video. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.